Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Giguk on his second channel, God, and we are checking out the next biggest manga of 2022 is. And we're going to go into it and find out what the next biggest manga of 2022 is. Dot dot dot. Hi.
Hello everyone!
Oh, cool.
We are going to be hosting the next Manga Awards.
Whoa.
Basically, it's a manga award co-sponsored by Kadokawa's Da Vinci magazine and Dwango's Nico.
This is
Sweet.
an awards show that is hosted every year, and this is the second year that overseas fans have been allowed to vote on the awards.
Oh, sick, cool.
Tweeting this out, and one of the
They are
tweets
really
is
accepting that the West has a huge
Chainsaw
audience
Man
now, doesn't it?
awards, and I'm just like, my guy, I get it. Chainsaw Man is about to air, everyone's hype about it,
Oh, yeah.
but that's not what these awards are about.
Okay.
These awards are about celebrating real up-and-coming manga.
Yeah, exactly. These are like right hot off the presses, you guys.
Oh, sick,
Straight
cool,
out of
alright.
Japan. Some of
Previews.
these titles came out literally like a month ago, or at least in print. Only titles currently serializing in Japan with no more than 5 volumes can be selected.
Oh,
Both nominees.
wow, real fresh. Sick, love it.
So there are 2 categories. That's one that's web, and that's one that's print. But before we move on, I guess we should shout out today's sponsor, which is, of course, Daddy Bookwalker.
Daddy Bookwalker!
Yes, yes. Bookwalker is the official ebook store for Kadokawa, where you can buy manga, light novels, all that kind of stuff in English. And a lot of the manga that we're going to be talking about today is going to be available on Bookwalker.
Well then, how about we go ahead and take a look at some of the past titles that have
Yep.
won or nominated for this award so far, shall we?
Cool,
It's
cool.
kind of wild that there's randomly like an anime girl here hosting like a manga award.
Let's start with 2018. What did you see there, Callie?
Oh, I recognize some of these. Do you guys remember what
Mate!
anime I listed as
Holy
being
crap,
my
cool,
favorite
Way of the
starring
House Husband and Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone, the print number 2 winner of 2018, and some of you may be familiar with The Way of the House
Yo,
Husband.
yeah, so good.
House Husband, one of the best comedy manga to release.
So good. The manga's definitely the way to go, though, with
These are some real bangers.
Spy Family and Chainsaw Man.
Spy
Whoa.
Family. Do you say Spy Family or Spy X Family?
I say Spy Family just because
Spy Family. Yeah, because it's Hunter x Hunter, isn't it? It's not Hunter x
This is
Hunter.
going a bit off topic. I was hanging out with someone.
There we go.
Called it Spy times Family.
Huh.
I'm like,
Times.
did you just say?
Spy multiplied by family.
Yeah, I'm just not a serial killer, basically.
Oh my
A
god.
psychopath.
But yeah, in 2019,
That's
Spy Family
cool.
won #1 in the web.
And that was
awards,
2019.
And, as I just talked about it, Chainsaw Man
And that was the
won
web.
#2 in the print awards. So
Whoa.
these are some pretty big names. But that's not
Yeah.
all. Let's go into some of last year's winners.
2020?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm seeing as a reoccurring theme here?
Anime being
Is
released.
anime.
Exactly. So it's highly
Actually, isn't
that
that
whenever it's
out
going
this
to win
season?
This year, you're probably going to see an anime of it. So in 2020, we have Shikimori-san's Not Just the Key.
Not heard of
We have
that.
Call of the Night.
They are.
And in 2021, if you watch last year's awards, we have Oshinoko and we have Freerun. If you're a viewer of my channel,
Now,
you should
you've
definitely
talked
be
about both of
familiar with
those,
some
haven't
these
you?
titles because I
Yeah.
made a video on 3 of these titles.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I mean, Call of the Night is airing right now.
Now, yeah, I thought as much, yeah.
Oshinoko has an anime that's been announced. Don't know when that's coming out, but I'm really, really excited for that one. I discovered Oshinoko from last year's manga awards, and now
Right.
I've read it and I'm a fan, and seeing it made into an
So,
anime. I
the ones that
understand
win
manga
these are
because,
definitely
like,
something to
when
look
they
out
follow
for. This
manga
is
against
interesting.
anime, I feel
Okay.
that sense of pride. You know,
Yeah.
I get
Yeah,
it.
that's sick.
Unstoppable excitement, right? That's kind
Exactly.
of how I felt about Dr. Stone, to be honest.
Me.
Well, you're a Dr. Stone fan even before the anime started.
Yeah, I had read the manga
That's cool.
before. Oh man, so you
Yeah.
know what? Who knows what we're gonna
Yeah,
see
yeah, this is
today.
sick. Alright, cool.
Eventually turn into an anime, and let me tell you what, some of these winners I need to see animated.
Did you enjoy your time reading all the titles?
I had a great time. There were some that I thought were good, and there were some that I just absolutely fell in love with.
Right.
Even though I've only read like a few chapters of the Japanese-only releases, I was so impressed with some of them. And I've read most of like the English translated ones, and there are some real bangers in here.
Bangers. Let's go.
Yeah, let's just jump right into it. So number 3 for the
Web
web
cat.
division is Magi Lumiere. This is upside down.
Sasuga card.
It's a magical girl.
Magi Lumiere.
But you know how this recent trend of magical girls have been not magical girls, but like tragical girls? We had like the Sailor
Tragical.
Moon era, the Cardcaptor Sakura
Yeah,
era,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then like Madoka just completely completely changed what a magical girl was. And then every magical girl show became Madoka. So this is like a new take on the magical girl genre that's not Madoka ripoff. What it is magical girls mixed in with the corporate world. In this world, there are things that kind of like kaiju, there are monsters that appear in the world, but instead of having like a superhero to take care of them, people hire magical girls.
Okay,
there
cool.
are magical girl agencies to vanquish these monsters. It's kind of like a satire of the magical girl genre and also a satire of corporate Japan life as well.
Interesting.
Apparently, the concept came from a joke between the authors saying, "Wouldn't it be funny if magical girls were structured corporately in the present?"
And then they just went, "Oh, that would be funny. Let's go with that." That's great.
Not my quote. Somebody else said that. But yeah, this has 3 volumes in Japanese and 40 chapters in English.
English? That's how it's pronounced.
Shall we go on to number 2 of the web category?
Alrighty, let's go.
Let's go.
Dun, dun, dun. This is
You and I are polar opposites.
This one's kind of a bit more simple. This is just a nice, wholesome romance.
Right.
Here's the twist, okay? Here's the big twist. They confess in chapter 1.
Whoa. No way. From the beginning? The beginning?
Stuff like that.
Okay, so to explain the relationship dynamic, the girl is a bit more, outgoing. She's a bit more.
You see in the face, she's got a lot going on.
The guy is, surprise, surprise, kind of like
Boring.
the polar opposite, where he's like very quiet, he's more stern, he's very serious. So
Okay.
he plays on that dynamic. In the second chapter, they go on a date together, and the girl's like really flustered. Does he really like me? Is he just dating me because he's bored or something? And then the guy like Googles something, and then on his Google search history, the top search is, "How do I talk to my girlfriend?" And that was just like one of the cutest little sweet moments, and that just immediately sold me on the dynamic between
Nice.
the two mains.
I love that so much.
That's cute.
A lot of people seem to be comparing it to My Dress Up Darling.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Except they actually confessed,
Yeah,
They
My Dress Up
actually
Darling.
confessed.
I love
They're
that
like,
anime,
"This is
man.
what you
I
get
can't
it."
wait for season
The
2
story's
of
about
that.
what happens afterward. I think is neat.
I don't want to read the
because,
manga because I really like the way it was
romance
portrayed in the
manga,
anime.
Leading up to the confession, it's like
Yeah.
you kind of have this feeling of, all right, so what happens next?
I can really see this getting an anime.
Cool.
It's going to be one of those anime of the season, and if you just want a nice dose of wholesomeness, then this is...
That sounds great. That sounds really, really good.
The manga you
Right,
read.
what's number 1?
Highly recommend this one.
I like it. Shall we go on to the winner?
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
The winner. Woo!
Behind the
Supermarket Smoking with You. Interesting.
Unofficial title.
So this is one that's not available in English right now. This
Right.
is only available in Japanese.
When I first read this title and I tried to translate it by myself without knowing what the unofficial title was, I wrote it down in my notes as 2 people smoking cigs behind the supermarket. The first volume in Japanese was released August 25th. It's a romance
2 people
slice of
smoking
life
cigs behind the
which
supermarket.
went on viral after the author posted the first chapter on Twitter with 2.5 million plus likes.
Whoa. That's a lot.
We've got
That's a
Mr. Salaryman
whoa.
guy, Salaryman dude. He really is just living that salaryman grind set life.
Right.
It's a salary man on the grind set lifestyle.
I mean, listen, there are a lot of these dudes in Japan working their asses off as salarymen,
Yeah.
It's hard, it's rough.
They are on a grind set
They're
lifestyle.
on a grind set.
Grind
It's
set.
tough, and really kind of the only thing that makes him happy these days is just smoking a cigarette to just release the tension. And there's this cute supermarket clerk named Miss Yamada, and she's very energetic, and he always looks forward to seeing her at the supermarket. But one day she's not there, so he goes out to smoke his little cigarette, and he meets this quote-unquote eccentrically. I think she's dressed normally and cute, but eccentrically dressed.
Is that what the synopsis says? Eccentrically dressed. Is that eccentric? Just to have drip?
So
She's
crazy.
dressed nicely.
Yeah, her name is Tayama-san. She too enjoys smoking a cigarette behind the supermarket. There's an air of realism to it, but also this is every salaryman's fantasy, I think. To be completely straight with you, almost every salaryman in Japan is I think fantasizing about this sort of situation. So I
Yeah.
can see why it's so popular.
It wasn't really that plot heavy from what I read. It's just a dude chilling with a girl. Kind of reminded me of Call of the Night a bit, Because this manga is just pure vibes. Kind of gave me a really comfy feeling.
Right,
This
okay,
is
that's
the
cool.
perfect manga just to read before you go to bed. Because it really just relaxes you, really chills you out.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
It's a vibe, alright.
So, those were the 3 winners.
Congrats,
For the web.
everyone!
Nice.
If we go check all of these out, out of these 3, my favorite one...
It's so cool that Gil gets to do stuff like this now. It's so awesome.
It was a cool concept.
Creative take.
It is really creative. a magical girl show that's original and not just Madoka,
My
hell,
God.
sign me up.
Let's go! Shall we move on to the print manga category?
Let's do it.
Alright, let's go. So, first we'll be announcing the third place winner.
For print category.
Look at that.
Akane Banashi!
What is this?
Yes. So this is also being published on Manga Plus right now.
Okay.
And honestly, I have really, really high hopes for this one. I really, really enjoyed this one. Did you read this one?
I did, and I absolutely freaking adored it. I loved
I love the
facial
VTuber model, it's so
expressions
cool.
in this freaking manga.
I didn't even need to read the manga. I just saw this cover and I saw this girl. You know when a girl just has like the right amount of attitude?
Yeah,
She's
she
the main
got
character.
stuff going on, man.
I'm gonna like this protagonist.
Yeah.
Basically, just to give a synopsis of what this manga is about. It's a manga about Rakugo.
I love Rakugo
What's
because
Rakugo?
whenever I turn on the television and
Right.
watch Japanese TV, there's some program on about Rakugo, and there are like three dudes like sitting on their cushions and like competing and that kind of thing, just doing Rakugo, and I just think
What's
it's the
Rakugo?
most awesome thing ever.
Can you
The
explain
best
it,
way I can
please?
describe Rakugo
Here we go.
is it's a very Japanese thing. Imagine like stand-up comedy.
Right.
Except you have to sit down in a very strict place, and the only prop you have is a fan. What makes it such a beautiful piece of art is that even though it's so restrictive, the Rakugo performers have a very unique way to portray and tell stories and portray different characters. The way
Okay.
they can portray so much with so little is just absolutely amazing.
Never heard of it.
Impressive. That's kind of what this story is about. So the main character is the daughter of a guy who's an aspiring Rakugo performer. And he wants to get the highest achievement a Rakugo performer can get. And then for some reason, everyone at his school gets expelled, and it's not explained why. And she, being powered by the power of pure salt, decides to become a Rakugo performer herself.
Oh, whoa.
And so, of course, shonen style, she aims to be the best Rakugo performer.
The very best that no one
of all
ever
time.
was.
It's just kind of her journey in that.
Nice.
She's so cool.
Cool.
The way that her expressions and whatnot, the way that she can like portray the different characters.
I mean, to
that
be able
she
to like
tries talk
draw
about.
it
The
that
art
way, if
itself
the
kind of
expression is
leads to,
important,
during
is
those
very
bits
impressive.
Where there's an actual story being told, to like kind of a more traditional, like painterly sort of calligraphy style.
I think one thing I found really impressive about this manga is how they portrayed the Rakugo performances. They really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if you've got to be expressionative within it, then being able to draw that is impressive.
There's no way this is accurate to real life. And it's so weird because after reading this manga, I actually watched a bunch of Rakugo performances because this manga genuinely made me interested. And it was so accurate to the energy I was feeling from watching IRL Rakugo performances. It was just insane. One, insane that a manga can capture the energy that well, and two, the fact that these Rakugo performers were so talented that they could exude these kinds of different energies and different characters while sitting completely still and just changing some subtle mannerisms and everything like that.
It's interesting that you say that because it was actually monitored by a real Rakugo performer since real Rakugo stories are used throughout the story.
Oh, that's
So they
sick,
had an
gross.
actual
A lot of realism
professional
within it,
come in
that's
to help
cool.
out.
In terms of like Shonen Jump, this one very much reminds me of Act Age. The only other Rakugo anime I can think of is Rakugo Shinju, and this one's kind of like a mix between that and Act Age, but we don't talk about Act Age. This is the nice spiritual
Kane
successor.
Banashi.
Out the window now.
Well, I hope you guys get a chance to read it because
That
it
sounds
does
cool.
have 27 chapters in English on Manga Plus. So go check
Awesome.
it out, you guys.
I've never heard of Rakugo, so that's-
volumes in Japanese as well. I'm looking forward
This
to
video is
reading
being
some of this
very
manga.
That was number
educational.
3, and I was already so impressed.
Three?
Yeah, that was only number 3.
That's a tough one to beat.
I was reading that, I was like, this is number 3?
That's
This
crazy.
one?
I guess we better find out what number 2 is, yeah?
Yeah.
The second place winner is Witch Watch!
Witch Watch.
Yay, Witch Watch!
So, unfortunately, this is one of the ones that I didn't get a chance to read because I ran out of time, but you read this one, didn't you?
I did, and I loved it. When I opened up this manga, I wasn't sure
like the
is
cover.
this going to be like a shoujo manga, or like is it going to cater more towards people that like cute girls or cute guys? And the answer is both. Everyone can enjoy Witch Watch. I
Cool.
love every character in this manga because the situations that they go through in their lives are like fantastical and whimsical, and it's full of fantasy, but it's also full of real life as well. The series focuses on the main character whose name is Nico. She's a teenage
Nico?
witch, and after completing her magical training, she moves into the house of her childhood friend and longtime crush, Mori Calliope.
Oh, very nice.
But
Stevie.
though, is that he's a human-looking ogre with the intention of making him her familiar in the hopes that this will help them become a couple.
This guy's an ogre?
That he came in on the page right
What,
there.
if this guy's an ogre, what am I? Jesus Christ, oh my god.
I mean, this is a good-looking dude, I guess. So as the story goes along, they find themselves dealing with lots of various supernatural and legendary beings and whatnot that they encounter in their day-to-day, and they try to solve all the weird, unpredictable problems that Nico's magic causes. There's a lot of like kind of slapstick funny stuff, like
Cool.
the
Comedy and
accidental
stuff.
enlargement of like their body parts.
Would you like to expand? And I'm not talking about that kind of expansion.
No, I'm just saying that was the thing that made me laugh so hard. It's so silly. One thing that made me also really excited when I did some more research into this was that it's the same author of Sket Dance, Sketto Dance.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I love that anime
I don't know
so
what that
much.
is.
So I got excited when I figured out it was the same author.
But he's also the same author of Astra, Lost in Space,
Yeah.
which, if you know that,
Oh,
I
wow,
think it's
cool.
a very, very underrated
Oh.
novel. I feel like it's totally different vibes to this one, because Astra,
Didn't
Lost in
the
Space is
anime come
basically
out
Space Among Us. No,
last
Among Us isn't space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It's
fool.
just Among Us. Among Us Lost in Space. I don't know how to describe it.
Among
That
Us
was
in
number 2.
space.
I'm sure you guys
Space.
are very excited to find out what won number 1.
Yeah, what's number 1?
It's manga category.
I know you're excited about
I am
this
excited
one,
to talk
so
about
let's
this
get a
one.
drum roll. What could it be?
Dun dun dun! This is
Medalist.
Yeah, honestly, this is without doubt the best thing I read. This is highly deserving
Yeah?
of the best manga award this year in the print category. You know when you read something that isn't necessarily original, but it's everything's just
Does it
done
right.
as good as it can be.
Yeah.
This is an example of that. So this is basically a sports manga. Don't switch off.
Click the X.
Figure skating manga, which I know a lot of
Figure
people
skating.
might not be too interested in.
Okay.
It's about 2 characters.
But how's it
The
done?
guy is basically a figure skater who tried to skate for the Olympics, but kind of like fell flat at the
Oh,
last
okay.
minute. And part of the reason was because he started figure skating way too late in life. And so he's just trying to make
So is he trying to help this younger
decides to make
person
this
reach
Now,
his dream?
This little sweet little girl, also wants to be a figure skater.
Ah.
Even though she's still a child. In her age, it's seen as still very late
Yeah.
to like start joining figure
Oh.
skating as like a profession.
Really?
What makes this manga so good is just the character writing between the guy and the girl, right? What impressed me was the girl her entire life has been told that she's like useless. She doesn't really have many skills.
Aw.
Even her mum has lost faith in her because she says,
No.
I want to be a figure skater.
Grim.
Everyone around her is just like, you're too old. Her mum's like, your sister was a figure skater and that went nowhere, so I don't know if I really support
No, you gotta support people's dreams,
so
man.
She's basically seeing her journey becoming an amazing figure skater. And I know that sounds cheesy and I know that sounds standard, but it gets you invested so incredibly.
I like
fast
this
to the point
idea.
where I actually cried. No joke. Because
Aw.
what made me cry? Reading this manga made me feel like a proud father. My maternal instincts
Aw.
kicked in, and I didn't even know I had maternal instincts. I'm like, what the hell is this? There's this one scene where the girl in this manga does something that surprises everyone, and it just filled me up with
Aw.
an immense proudness, like it was my own daughter. I wanted to just.
Well, that moment was like,
go
yes,
there
you keep
and
going.
hug her and
You
just
fight
tell
for
her
that
I'm proud.
dream. You go.
That scene just like I'm getting goosebumps just talking about that. It literally did get me that emotional because one thing I think this manga is different than any other manga I've read is that it gives a complexity to writing children, if that makes sense. You know how like you watch an anime and sometimes the children characters are either too stupid or way too smart.
Right, right.
Right? Do you know what I mean?
With balance.
They're either just babies with like 0 IQ, or somehow they're talking like poets and they have like 500 IQ. Talking about you, Promised Neverland. Even though I like Promised Neverland, I'm just like, these are way too smart to be children.
Right, yeah, I see
This
what you mean,
strikes
yeah.
the perfect balance of writing kids like they're kids, but still giving them a complexity that makes them seem way more mature than adults think they are. And I think that's really realistic. Honestly, this is amazing. I read the first 2 volumes and I'm completely hooked. I'm here for the journey. I just wish the best for the little girl, okay? I just hope
Yeah,
she
man.
succeeds in life.
You've convinced me, because this is actually probably the only one I didn't read. Now I'm gonna go
Oh.
check it out, because guess what, guys? 4 volumes in English on Bookwalker.
If I
Cool.
was to pick one title to check out of
Medalist?
everything that we're talking about today, this is the one I would recommend. Yeah, and those were like the main winners. But we have a few more winners as well. The next categories are the global winners. So
Oh,
these are the ones
cool.
that you guys voted for.
Oh, sick. Interesting.
We have 2 global special prizes to announce. First up, I will be announcing the
Traditional
award for traditional Chinese
Chinese.
that you fans chose. What could it be? Woo! Ba-ba-ba-ba! The Summer Hikaru Dai.
Okay.
Wow, sounds like a whole bundle of joy for the whole family to enjoy, except maybe not.
Not at
This is a
all.
horror story.
What?
Is this this a horror story? This is one I didn't read actually.
Yes, this is a horror story.
Right.
So, one volume
That looks
published
creepy.
in Japanese. And it went viral on Twitter after posting concept illustrations, and on TikTok, fans used the voice comic audio for cosplay videos, and it's been compared a lot to the Junji Ito style. Now, I didn't believe this. Opened up the manga, started reading, and then I kind of thought to myself, I kind of see it a little bit.
Okay, so is this a boys love manga?
It is.
Okay.
The plot of the story is it's something that I haven't actually seen anywhere, I think. So basically, the deal is there's this kid named Hikaru. You see him on the cover there. So you know what happens to him. He dies. Or at least that's what we're supposing, right? Got a buddy who's been best friends with him since they were children. His name is Yoshiki. And he starts noticing something is off with Hikaru. So the more they spend time together, the more convinced Yoshiki becomes that something else has taken over his best friend's body. While a series of mysterious deaths threatens the village, Yoshiki must decide if he can fully accept the unknown creature that claims to be his best friend. And there's some spooky moments here where you like really get it. They're like, oh, Hikaru's probably dead, because that's definitely not Hikaru.
I was just flipping through this as you were talking, and I've not seen such a dichotomy of some completely horrific panels.
Yeah.
And then I turn the page, and I'm like, ooh, this is getting pretty hot right now. This is getting pretty spicy right now. I don't think I can show you guys what is inside the covers here, because I'm not sure if it will be age-friendly for everyone there. But it looks very, very interesting. Honestly, I'm just flipping through these panels right now. The art style looks amazing.
Definitely. It is super good.
The summer Hikaru died.
It does have an air of like realism to it that I think really immerses you. But then you've got the spooky, scary stuff happening that's like, what am I looking at? I'm horrified right now. So I recommend you guys read it.
Yeah, I've just turned to a panel, and I think I can show this on YouTube. So I just turned to a random panel, and all I see is an arm penetrating one of the boys, being stabbed in the stomach, cuts to this Junji Ito, Eldritch Horror kind of panel. I don't know what's going on here. And then it's just the boys freaking out over literally being penetrated by a hand in the stomach.
Oh,
I'm like,
my hands in my friend's tummy, nice.
I'm like, what's going on? What? I'm so
That's
curious.
crazy.
Yeah, it's something, all right.
I've never read a piece of Junji Ito work and thought, you know what this needs? This needs some boys making out. What I just thought. So if you ever have had that thought, and read a piece of Junji Ito work and just thought it needed a little bit more boy love in it, then check it out.
That's hilarious.
There is also another global award.
This is my favorite one.
Right,
I
what's
can't
this?
talk about this one.
This is, I think, my favorite manga I've read this year. This is the
Global Special Prize English
Edition,
edition.
which means you English-speaking fans voted for this one.
Cool.
Gachiakta! Gachiakta! This manga
What
is
is
so
this?
dang good, I can't even contain myself.
Gachiakta.
This manga bangs hard. Harder than
Yeah.
those boys in the last manga bang.
Oof.
Okay, this.
It takes place in this sort of like fantasy-esque dystopian alternate reality world. There's like the slums, there's like this higher up city, and then there's this place that's basically like the trash abyss, which is where they throw people that do things like murder people. And the main character is this kid named Ludo. Basically, he's an orphan, parents were murderers, they got exiled, so he has a foster parent who takes care of him. He gets framed for a murder and gets sentenced down to the trash abyss, which is awesome. So much fun, great. I don't think I've seen him smile once in the first volume, which I love, because I love dark, edgy, like main characters.
I love the art style.
Wow, that
so
looks
much.
really good.
I wouldn't call it edgy.
It's a little grungy.
It's gritty.
Gritty.
It's gritty. It's dark. It's just the perfect kind of art style to encapsulate this world, which is just one of the most metal worlds I've read.
You enter this world of trash, but it's cool trash, because people make weapons out of trash.
Oh,
and
wow.
use them, and it's the coolest stuff in the world. And there's something about the art style where it's like really kind of distinct Western sort of cartoony influence.
This is definitely going to get an anime, and I think this is going to be one of those anime that like one of the big studio picks up.
Trigger,
you
please.
know?
Trigger.
This, oh my
Oh.
god, this animated by Studio
Trigger.
Holy
Whoa.
crap. Now that you've mentioned that, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
This animated by Studio Trigger would be a match made in heaven.
Hell yeah,
As
cool.
I was reading it, I thought that and got goosebumps. I was like, oh, please, man.
It was so refreshing just seeing a world that just didn't abide to any rules that you understood. I don't know why there are trash monsters. I don't know why there are two societies. It seems like there's been a lot of thought put into this world, and there's so much to explore.
And And also for anyone like not completely sold, there's some hot ladies in this freaking
Nice,
manga.
I'm in now.
I have husbands and wives already
Gotcha,
picked
alright.
out in here. You guys
Alright,
gotta
hot
read.
ladies,
So,
let's
I
go.
believe the author of this manga was a big fan of Soul Eater. They worked as an assistant for Fire Force as well.
Oh, sick,
I feel
cool.
like they took what they learned
Inspiration.
from that job and just completely threw out the mark.
Let me test your Nihongo Jozu, Garnt. What does gachiakta mean? It's on the screen in front of you. You can cheat if you want.
I was gonna say guess something with trash.
Correct.
Wait, it's funny because the camera is just blocking the answer. But the title, I have the slides right here, means real. He just sound like trash taste spin-offs. Get ready for this. The title means real trash or legit garbage.
Legit garbage.
Legit garbage.
Legit
Your favorite
garbage.
manga collector, legit garbage.
That just sounds like a misnomer. It's like, you're a fan of legit garbage? Really? Really? Your manga taste must be real trash then.
God, I freaking love it so much. It's really great. If I may be so bold as to make a prediction, I think it's gonna get big.
Oh,
Yeah.
you heard it here
You
first.
can clip me here saying it, but I really think
Cool.
it is.
When this gets a trigger anime, you know who called it.
Mate.
You know who called it.
It's me. We'll see. We'll see a
That
couple
would be
years
cool.
from now.
That'd
Who
be cool.
knows, but
I guess that's all of the awards.
Oh, wow.
It's not over yet. I guess next we'll be talking about some of the manga that were nominated that you can actually find on Bookwalker. And I think there are some real hidden gems here. I feel like some manga genuinely deserved an award, maybe even more so than some of the winners who won.
Oh.
I guess we better show some of them, yeah? Okay,
Controversial.
first, You and the Rain. This one is cute. So basically, there's this lady who finds this animal in a box. The
Aw.
raccoon, tanuki, dog, animal, cat thing tells the woman that he wants to be adopted by writing the words on the box. She's
Aw.
convinced that this new pet is a dog and brings the animal home and they begin their peaceful new life together.
I like how this manga is just like,
Cute.
that's a weird looking dog you have there. You know, that is literally like the synopsis of the manga.
If you like
Right,
cute animals in manga, regardless of whether they be raccoons, dogs, tanuki, cats, etc.,
Like, don't know what it is.
because it is cozy and cute and fun to read while in bed on a rainy day, and you can just submerge yourself in the cuteness that is the adorable relationship between this lady and the other people surrounding her in her life, and the cute little raccoon friend that they make, who is just the cutest little, somehow knows how to speak or write animal
What's the dog
character.
doing?
What's
the dog doing?
He's writing on the cardboard. Yeah, no, I was surprised by like how quickly I fell in love with this little raccoon thing.
And the next one, I guess, My Wife Has No Emotion,
Oh.
aka I Married a Kudere. I made that up. That's basically what this manga is. It's like a sci-fi kind of slice of life romance manga.
Okay.
So in this world, robots exist, right? And
Right.
androids exist. Except in this world, androids are seen as literal appliances. So they're not like, you know, given human rights or anything like that. It's more of just these robots were built for a specific purpose. And this specific case, the wife, this girl, was built as a housekeeper. And so this guy basically just falls in love with his vacuum cleaner. That's kind of how it's seen. in the
Oh,
book,
God.
Right? Where she's seen as an appliance. So it's basically kind of like the same social structure as a guy marrying a vacuum cleaner that has googly eyes on it, I guess.
Garnt, I don't think vacuum cleaner was the right.
Yeah, that's a weird analogy.
I just said vacuum cleaner because it was a house appliance. I'm not making this weird. You guys are
Right.
making this weird.
Okay.
Saying, man. How about a dishwasher?
Okay, dishwasher.
I mean,
Okay.
technically, you could, like, anything could be made to be just a tad bit perverted, so we're gonna move right along onto the next
Let's move along.
So the next up is I'm in love with the villainess.
Villainous.
I'll be honest. I glance at the title and I'm like, that's already an anime. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's another villainous anime.
Oh man, no, this is good. This is really good. There's this chick, her name is Ray, and she's an ordinary office worker, and you know, she's worked to death by society and whatnot. Garnt, guess what? You'll be excited about this. Isekai.
No way.
Isekai.
I'm interested.
Yeah, here's the deal.
Intrigue.
Ray has this favorite sort of like otome game that she's into called Revolution. In that game, there are 3 bachelors that you can try and win over, okay? She gets isekai'd into that game as the main character, but here's the deal. She's not interested in any of those dudes. She wants to go after the main villainess.
Oh, you sold me an isekai. What can I
Mate.
say? But I'm excited to talk about this next manga though.
What's
This one was my favorite out of the ones that didn't get any awards or anything like
Interesting.
that. This one is
Die
Dark.
Dark.
And if you have read Dodo Dodo, you should probably be really interested in this one because it's from the same author.
I was going to say the art style
It's
looks
kind of got that
similar.
same insane world that makes absolutely no sense, but you keep reading on to figure out what the rules of this world are.
Yeah, the way you described it to me was Mad Max in space.
That
Oh,
was
wow.
brilliant. We were given the plot synopsis to read out for everyone to like understand what the story is. I read it, I don't even really know what the story is about. If I have to go on the top of my head, kind of like Mad Max in space, the main character carries around a backpack that's a skeleton that turns into a real talking skeleton, and he also has a cloak that has superpowers, and his bones can grant any wish to
Oh, that's
anyone.
weird.
So everyone's trying to kill him, and then they go to the home planet, and the home planet is in the middle of a black hole, and I'm just like, I'm making no sense right now. I'm making zero sense.
Yeah.
Yes!
But that's kind of like
There's a lot going on. That sounds awesome.
happens. What I love is that all of this person's work takes place in the most insane world, and they chuck you straight in, and they just leave it to you to figure everything out on your own. There's no exposition, and then somehow you read enough, and it just starts making sense.
That sounds like my kind of story. 'Cause
Sounds
I
cool.
love skeletons.
Oh, you'd love this. I believe there's a character that is literally deaf. This one.
Oh my gosh, I
Ooh.
have to check it out. I gotta see every representation of myself in every piece of media, so I guess I'm reading Die Dark later.
Highly recommend this one. It's very grungy, very metal. Highly recommend. If you read
Sounds good.
Dodo,
Die Dark.
was just like, what if Dodo Dodo happened in space? This is your manga.
Cool, I'm checking it out.
And I guess the last one.
The name of this one is
I think I
I
turned
Turned
my
My
childhood
Childhood
friend
Friend
into
into
a
a Girl.
girl. Oh my
Yeah, that's
god.
basically what this manga is about. It's about a guy who is kind of like an aspiring makeup artist, but is, a little bit embarrassed to practice his makeup skills on girls and everything like that. So what he does is just he asks his bro if he can practice makeup on him. And lo and behold, his makeup is so good that he turns his bro into someone who looks like a really attractive girl. And they kind of fall for each other. So
Oh.
it's kind of like the story of the straightest JoJo fans.
I mean, that's an accurate way to describe it, man. And that's it. I guess that's all for our recommended Bookwalker books.
And that was all of the titles that we wanted to shout
Sick,
out.
that's a cool video.
Of the winners. So we really hope you guys enjoyed this year's version of the next Manga Award. Any final thoughts? Anything you really want to recommend?
Read Gachiakta.
Read Medalist. Actually, read both of them. I've read both of them. They're both amazing.
Medalist sounds
I really
good.
thought Die Dark should have gotten an award if I'm being honest, because that was my second favorite. And that was everything. Have you guys read any of the manga that we talked about? Keep an eye
No.
out of everything we've just mentioned because they're gonna get anime.
Yeah.
So if you want to get ahead of the curve and act like that entitled manga fan, then
Hell
now's
yes.
your chance.
Thank you, Bookwalker, for sponsoring today's stream.
And that was it. Thank you very much for joining me today. This has been such a more pleasant experience.
It was a
Having
blast.
you co-host me than last year.
Oh, wait, really? I mean, I had
It's great. It's okay. I can trash on the boys.
no disrespect to the boys, but this was kind of a blast.
Check out the Real Trash podcast. Am
That's
I right?
Legit trash.
Legit garbage.
Legit garbage, that's the one.
That's my favorite
So
translation.
good.
I really hope that's the official translation
Oh, please.
of Gachiakta.
I beg.
Legit
Anyway,
garbage.
Thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll see you all next time.
Well, catch you guys later, alright?
Bye.
Everyone go take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye, everybody.
Bye. That was a cool video. Interesting ones to look out for, considering past winners have had animes made. Yeah, makes sense to get on to that. Glad I checked that out. Anyway, thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, links in the description of the Patreon page. $1 a month is all that helps for the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you guys very much for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys, or you guys, next time.